The kind of food that most of us love and cannot get enough of and cannot really stop eating, even though there's a guilt factor with it, and that's fried food. Yeah, we know that deep fried food, it tastes so good, but it's not good for us, right? We have a way to have that same fried food crisp and crunch without the deep frying, without the oil. You do it in the oven. And yes, you'll still have that crunch. And it's thanks to the Bell & Howell non-stick mesh crisper trays. And you're getting 2 of them. You get a set of 2. So you can choose whether you want it in, and it's really just the outside rim. You choose whether you want it in blue, red, we have black, purple, or green. And you're getting 2 trays. One is just only slightly smaller than the other. These are made of fiberglass, silicone, and metal, and they're oven safe up to 500 degrees. But all you do is put your food that you would put normally in the deep fryer. You know, let's say you buy a bag of French fries or something like that, and normally you'd pop them in a hot skillet of bubbling oil. Yeah, not always a good idea. Or you could put them in the tray, put them in your oven, and then as that air circulates, the air, these allow the air to circulate around your food so you get those crispy results. And you don't have to flip these over. You get even browning results cooking food in the oven, such as French fries, pizza. Let's say you put pizza in here and you want that crust, that crust to have that crunch. You will get that when you put these in the trays. Because unlike putting this on a cookie sheet, let's say you have your French fries or you have your pizza or what have you, you put it on a traditional cookie sheet and the bottom is soggy, it never quite tastes right, and it never quite turns out right, and you're thinking, you know what, in the name of not frying, the food is just not as good as I would like it to be. Or you try the crisper trays from Bell & Howell. I'll tell you, Bell & Howell is really a brand that has become such a fast up-and-comer here at HSN with everything they bring to us. And they bring some of the most interesting kinds of things that really help to make our everyday life that much better, that much easier, and that much more interesting. A lot of times the Bell & Howell pieces are a little bit more of the, you know, kind of the technical kind of pieces. This is simple. You want the taste of fried food, you want the crunch of fried food, you don't want the guilt factor or the fat of all of that oil, that hot oil or deep frying. Now you don't have to give anything up. You just put that same food in the crisper trays, pop it in the oven, let the air circulate around these because these are mesh. Right? So nothing's gonna stick to them, and I should also tell you it's a non-stick mesh. So nothing's gonna stick to them, the food is not gonna stick, that air is gonna circulate around, these are gonna cook faster than if they were like on a flat sheet, and you're going to get that texture that you want. Because when it comes to food, it's not just about taste, it's also about texture. We were talking about that just a moment ago. If you don't like the texture of something, even if the flavor is pretty good, you're not really gonna be likely to reach for it. But if you like the crunch of those French fries and of course the taste of them, then you've got a great alternative. And if, as we started off this new year, because it's still, you know, we're only the 3rd week into January, the 3rd week into 2017. If maybe you said this year you wanted to eat right and get fit, you wanted to feed your body better, and you know that it's hard to just say, I'm gonna give up fried food, because if you like fried food, that's not really realistic for our lifetime, for our lifestyle. So what we need to do is find alternatives. I'm big on just alternatives. Don't say you're not gonna do something, just find a better way to get it done. And this is a better way to have that crispy, crunchy taste of the fried foods that you like without the deep fryer. So this is literally like, you know, you're making your oven an air fryer. And I know that you've seen air fryers. We offer them here at HSN. We love them. We've sold tens and tens of thousands of them. But if maybe purchasing an air fryer is maybe a little bit out of your budget and you're saying, wait a minute, $26.95, I could do that. Go for it, try it. If it doesn't work out, you can always send them back. You've got free shipping, you've got them on FlexPay, you're getting a set of 2, a smaller and a larger, and you can choose blue, red, black, purple, or